Welcome to WResume's walkthrough. WResume is an AI-powered LaTeX resume builder where you have to explain your work in your own words and you get resume-ready points. On top of that, you can build a new resume which is fully formatted and ATS-friendly in minutes. And we're going to see that in action now. So, let's get started. Alright, let's get started. First things first, let's log in. You can use your own, you can sign up with your own credentials or you can use Google to sign in. So I usually use Google. So I'm prompted to the resume page, and this is the resume that LaTeX has provided me. But if you're a new user who is signing up for the first time, you'll be prompted to the profile page where you have to enter information about your resume. So here is some personal information like name, phone number, and whatnot. And here are the skills. And let's say, for example, there's a list here. And let's say, for example, you want to add something that is not in the list and you can still do it. Like, let's say, for example, I want to add something like this. I can still do this. I'm not constrained to the list particularly. And coming to education, like for the sake of the video, I just added one education, one experience, one project, but you're not constrained to it. So when you're entering experience, and here is where the fun begins. Here is where you can explain as if you're explaining to your friend. Like here I just wrote, I just handle prescriptions, I use AWS OpenSearch, and I use reactive Java, and that's basically what I wrote. And coming to project, I did the same thing here. I built this AI thing, but I wanted to sound more software-y. So I wrote something like, I used React and Tailwind to build this, I used OpenAI to do this, and so on and so forth. So once you've filled this information out, you can click build my resume, and that's when you get your base resume. And voila, and you'll be having something like this, which is completely formatted and ATS friendly, and it took very less effort. So this is what WResume generated is, and let's see how the resume actually is. If you see this point here, developed and maintained the search API for prescriptions order utilizing cutting-edge technology. That point, well, it seems very generic to me. I really don't want to have that in my resume right now. So what I can do is I can double click on that point and I can comment this guy out and I can hit compile. And voila, the point is gone. Now, let's see some basic features. So there is a resizer. So if you want to see more of the resume or more of the LaTeX code, you can resize it to your liking. I'm gonna just have the basic here, and it's customizable. You can just have however you like it. Same is the case here too. And if you're using Overleaf, you are already familiar with this feature. If you want to communicate to the LaTeX code through the PDF, all you have to do is double click on any line that you want to go and you'll get there. And let's say, for example, I want to go here, University of Florida, I'll get here. And let's say I want to go to this guy right here, all I have to do is just double click on this point and voila, have it there. Now you see this word link. I'm not a big fan of having a generic term link in my resume. So I'm going to remove that link and add something more customizable, more relevant to the project. So if it is GitHub link, I would have added GitHub link, but this is like an actual website. So I'm just going to keep WResume. And if I compile it and voila, now it's WResume. All right, so now it's been a while. I have a new project to add and I'm updating my resume. I'm here and I have to add details about my new project. Well, one way of doing that, let's click save here just in case. But yeah, one way of doing that is to go back to the profile, go to the experiences and add more information there. But that's a lot tedious, right? And that's not really seamless. So what you can do is you can use this AI prompter. Now I'm focusing more on HTE roles. I'm gonna have HTE one. And I'm gonna write about the new project. Like, I'm just gonna explain it in my own words. Like, generic build module where the aim is to be able to run any closure in a Jenkins pipeline at any customizable customizable stage. The input is a closure and the stage, and we execute this. I just wrote something like this, like I just explained it like just something on the top of my head, and I'm focusing on the HTE1 role, so I'm just gonna have that position here, and I'm gonna click this button, make this ATS friendly. And voila, now you have resume ready points for the description that you have given in seconds. So let's see how the points are. Develop the generic build module to enable running any closure in Jenkins pipeline at customizable stage. Well, I like it. Manage the execution of the input closures and stages, ensuring flexibility and adaptability in tech environment. Well, this seems a little generic to me. Improve the efficiency and versatility of the tech workflow by implementing generic build model. Again, this seems a little generic to me again. So I like the first point. So I'm gonna copy this guy. I wanna go here. Again, I'm just double clicking. And instead of this point, which we have commented in the beginning, I'm just gonna paste whatever is given here. And voila. Well, I'm not really satisfied with it. I like the point, but I'm not really satisfied. So I'm just gonna increase the number of points. Again, you can customize the number of bullet points you get. And I'm gonna make AI redo the points. Okay, now see, develop a generic build model to enable running any closure in a Jenkins pipeline at customizable stages, enhancing flexibility, efficiency in software development process. Let's say this guy. Engineer the execution of custom closures on Jenkins pipeline, resulting in increased automation and efficiency in software development lifecycle. I absolutely love this point. So I'm just gonna copy this dude and I'm gonna paste it here, and I'm just gonna comment this guy out for now, because I really like this point and I want this to be the spirit for the project. Engineering execution closure to Jenkins pipeline. That's awesome. Then it's not pertain to just software stuff. You can be whatever you want. Like let's say for example for WResume, right? I am the founder. I want to have one point where it shows off my latest skills. So what I can do is instead of HT1, I can have founder, and I can add something about WResume like I founded WResume to make the resume and editing process very simple using AI and LaTeX. Just a basic statement, just a basic WResume statement, which is like, and now I want a resume ready point which sounds very foundery and very founder-like. So I'm gonna click make this ATS friendly again, and let's see what we get. Develop WResume to simplify the resume building process for job seekers using AI and LaTeX technology. It's good, but it doesn't seem leadery to me. Enhance user experience by implementing AI technology to automate resume building process. It sounds more like a UI guy. Streamline the resume editing process to make it user-friendly and efficient for job seekers. Now this for me sounds like a little foundery, and I like this point. So I can just click this, go here, and paste it, and again hit compile. Voila. Now the first thing that comes to your head when you land on the resume page is the overwhelmingness of this LaTeX code. Especially if you don't know LaTeX, or if you're new to LaTeX, you might get a little overwhelmed. I'm like, oh, what if I don't know LaTeX? Can I even do it? Well, you can easily do it because there is a LaTeX suggestion helper here, which has all the main important LaTeX commands that you need to elevate your resume to the most top quality. Now, let's say for example, you see this WResume. I want to make it italic and bold, right? I have to go here first, and now I don't know how to make this bold. So we can search. That's literally the first thing, bold text. I can copy this. I can paste this here, and in between those two brackets, I can just write WResume, and let's compile it to see if that worked. And voila, it did work. Now let's make this guy italics, right? Again, literally the second one, you can copy it. Again, around WResume, you can paste it. Instead of text between those two, you can add WResume. And now WResume will get italics. That's awesome. And it's not just basic stuff, you can do much complex stuff too. Now, let's say you want to add certifications. You can click on this here, and once at the very end, first let's check what's the LaTeX command for adding a new section. Yeah, here it is, the section title. So I'm going to copy this guy, I'm going to paste this, I'm going to add something like certifications, and I'm going to compile it, and voila, without you trying to make this work to format it properly, you have the certifications ready, and it is that simple. Now I'm going to remove this guy because I don't have any certifications, but yeah, you're not limited, and you can just keep editing LaTeX and do till you get what you want. And there you have it. All right, so now once you're happy with the way the resume looks, you like it, and you want to start applying for your jobs, you can download the PDF and you can check it out, and that's it. Look at that, a purely formatted resume. Where you didn't even think about formatting, all you thought about was to make the content as good as it gets, and now you have a resume ready in few minutes. And now let's say, for example, you did like this point and you did want to include it. All you have to do is just uncomment it, hit compile, make sure that everything looks great, download PDF, and voila. And now you have included that point in like 10 seconds without any hassle at all, and without worrying about formatting. And now you have two resumes for you, where you can use whichever one based on the job description. It's that simple. So there you have it, the walkthrough of WResume, and I hope you guys really like it. So there are three takeaways and the three reasons why you have to switch to WResume now. Number one, you can build a new resume which is completely formatted and ATS friendly in minutes. And number two, the LaTeX code is given to you, so you're in control of your resume, and if you didn't like anything, you can just change it to the way you envisioned it. And number three, there's an AI prompter which is dedicated to make your resume editing process and give you resume ready points, and it is seamlessly integrated to make your resume editing a lot more seamless. So if you do want to check it out, the link will be in the description, and let me know how it went. And if you have any questions, do let me know. But until then, see you in the next video.